Hi there, it's Jen, and it is Friday, June 24th. I can't even believe that it is almost the end of June. Thanks for joining me today. If you're there, please let me know. Let me know where you're from, what the weather's like, and I'm going to get started in just a second. I just want to make sure that everything's looking okay, so if you can let me know, that'd be great. And if you're watching the replay, just let me know. So I'm just looking over here at my other screen to make sure I can see myself, and yes, I can. So I've got a cute little project I'm going to share with you today. Some of it is from the annual catalog, and some of it is from, well, one sneak peek from a celebration catalog that is coming up. I can't show you the inside yet, but hopefully if you have purchased from me in the last 6 months, you have, I'm trying to get it in the frame here, you have received both this one, and this one from me. I automatically sent those out to anyone who purchased from me. And of course, there's still the annual catalog, which just started in May. So if you need that too, just let me know. Everything is looking good. And hello to Evelyn and Nancy. Thank you guys for that feedback. So let me start here with doing a draw. So let's put this one in here. This is a card that I made last week, right here, using the lovely ocean front. And so I always do a draw from anybody who's commented, liked, shared on that particular post last week. And so your names are all in here. So I'm going to start a draw. Evelyn, you got your catalog yesterday. Yes, the mini catalog or the annual catalog. Let me know which one. So in the meantime, I'm going to start the draw here. I've already put in the right date and all that stuff up here. So here we go, and go. I feel like it should have some music with it, but it never does. I need a pen. Okay, Angelica Halloware. Now, the rule I have is you can't be a demonstrator and you have to be a Canadian. So, Angelica, I'm not sure about either one of those things with you. So I'm going to check with you, and if you don't qualify, then I'll do another draw. But in the meantime, that card is got your name on it, so I'm going to let you know. So congratulations. So let me just move back here to myself for a second. Oh, hopefully I can do that. And mouse never wants to cooperate when I move screens around. It's got a mind of its own. Here we go. Okay, so the mini catalog. Okay, great. So you got the mini one and the celebration one together. They were bundled together to come. Is that the one? Hello, Paulette. How are you today? Okay, so I'm going to show you a sneak peek out of something like that. So without further ado, let me turn the camera over here to this layout. Now I see my phone stand has dropped, so I'm just going to, I was adjusting it ahead of time, which is never a good idea because it's just decided to flop on me. So I'm going to see if I can get it up a little bit higher here. That's a lesson for me not to play with it beforehand. And there's one other thing I just want to make sure I've got checked here before we go anywhere. Okay, I think that you got both. Okay, fantastic. Good. All right, so I am going to work with Plentiful Plants, which is in the annual catalog. It's a stamp set that carried over, so you may already have it, or you may have never noticed it, and it's pretty cool. And also Charming Sentiments. Now, this is one that I featured in my newsletter this week. I'm going to just open it up here to show you what it's like. I just need a sentiment from it, but it's a really cool stamp set, and I just want to show it to you. So it's got all of these sentiments, and then it's got dies that you can get as well. So I've just done a little work on mine. I first of all stamped all of the messages here, and I labeled them. So now I can look here and I can say, okay, what is it that I want? So I decided I wanted this one. Everything will be okay. So I would just go here to number 2 and grab it. I'm ready to put it on my block. Here's my block. And then I want the matching die. So I did a couple different things. First of all, I cut out all the shapes so you could match it that way, or I labeled them here so you can just grab it that way. So this makes this just super easy to do. So let me just show you here. If you were to stamp and cut this out, I think this is actually blown up a little bit, so this is probably not going to be a good sample. Yeah, it is blown up a little bit because I photocopied it after I stamped it. It will cut out exactly right around the words. Actually, I have it done here. Let me just grab it. Hold on. I have some die cuts done already. Let me just show you. So this is what it looks like when it's cut out. So it cuts right around those words and you don't have to do any fussy cutting. And this is kind of very trendy right now to have words cut out like that. So that cuts that out. So that's super cool. So I'm going to use that later. That's one die cut, stamped and done. In fact, I don't even need the stamp because I have pre-done that. So I'm going to put it back. But this is just an easy way to do this. And if you get this set, I'll just send you this. That's the reason I photocopied it. So I'd have it on an image that I could just send you. So let me get that one out of the way and let me pull in the other stamp set that we're going to actually be stamping with. And this is called Plentiful Plants. And same idea, I put my dies in here. So it's got all of these different plants and sayings, which you can see on the front here. And then the dies, cut them all out, which is great. And there's actually even a few extras in here that aren't represented by the stamps. So there's some extra flower pots and grass and a bunch of stuff. So lots of fun things you can do with that. I like this because plants and florals are kind of, you know, great for all occasions, really, as well as masculine type cards. There's something sticking out here, that die sheet. But they're also great for instead of a floral. If you don't always want a floral but want something more neutral, this is the problem. Sorry, let me just fix this for a second. These sheets are not, I don't need this one anymore. There we go, that's better. Okay, I just tuck that away and then let me show you the celebration thing that I'm going to work with. This is one of the celebration offerings you can get. It's called Pool Party and Soft Seafoam Cards and Envelopes. And I always love packages like this because they're ready to go. So this is one of the card things, and that is the soft seafoam. And here's another one. This one's Pool Party. And then there's matching envelopes. So there's the soft seafoam. Are they all the same color? They might all be the same color with both colors in them. I think that's what they are. Just looking here. Yeah, and there's, does it say how many? I don't know, there's lots in here. I can look at my little book. Hold on. I can't show it to you. I want to. There is 20 cards total in here already done. So that's one of the freebies. And they're pre-scored. So you just fold it like that and use it. Like that, 20 different cards. So I actually made my sample on this color. I'm going to make it on this color today. The one I'm going to make with you guys. So I've got a couple pieces of white here. Robin's there too. Hello, Robin. And I'm going to stamp. And I got all these pretty colors here. Crumb cake, soft suede, garden green, mossy meadow, pear pizzazz, and old olive. And I'm going to stamp a bunch of flower bits. So I'm going to start with the crumb cake. And we're going to use a couple flower pots in crumb cake. And what I love about this stamp set too is it has built-in color variations. So you can see right away with that pot that it's got sort of a darker band on there. And then this one's got the natural shading built right in. Look at that on that pot. That's pretty, eh? Then I think we'll do, I know what we're going to do because I've already done it once. I'm not good enough to do this completely on the fly. I always like to sort of have stamped the project at least once before. So that's soft suede. This is super inked up because I just inked it up. I've got a couple pads like that, but again, it's got that shading on the side. I'll hold this all up in a second. And then let me bring in the leaves. I don't know why I have that block there. I don't need that block. I was thinking I would need 2 sheets, but I don't think so. I think I can get it all on one sheet. So then I did this little cacti. That's garden green. I don't know if I meant to do that, but you know what? We're going to go with it. I think I did it with mossy meadow before, but we'll go with garden green. And then I've got pear pizzazz. Angelica says, you sound like you feel better today. Yes, you can hear my voice isn't as froggy. I'm still coughing a little bit in the night. And I just re-inked this pad too, so this may be super juicy. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. And still got the tired thing going on, but yes, much better. Thank you, Angelica. And I don't know if you saw, but you won. Angelica, are you Canadian? Let me know. And then this one, oh, also very inky. Let me just stamp it on my scrap first. I think it'll be okay. And that's old olive, but it's been re-inked and it almost looks too dark. Maybe I can stamp it one more time. I think we'll just go with the dark. We'll just live with it. It's all green. That's all that matters. Amazing stamp set. I like the shading. Me too. So let me hold that up so you can just see it better. Ignore my fingerprint because we're going to cut that out. Let's see all that lovely shading and everything. Even here, look at the little cacti, the different colors. They're kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is, I don't always do this, but I am going to bring in my little mini machine. This is part of the reason why I was fiddling with the camera earlier, to try and get this up high enough so that you can see. And I am going to try one more time just to go a little bit higher. Here we go. And then I'm going to pull my plates out. This is the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I've got plate 1. Then I got plate 2, which you can't see because that's upside down. Plate 2. And then I'm going to put this on here. Now, I'm obviously not going to be able to put them all out at once, but I'm going to be able to cut a few of them. So where did I throw the stamp set? Off to the side here somewhere. Here we go. And I need the dies. So there's this one. That one. And there's this one. And there's this one. Okay, obviously they're not in the right spot yet. So what I want to do is I want to move them into the right spot. Now, this is not a magnetic platform. In fact, the magnetic platforms are not working properly, so they're not orderable anymore. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use this stuff, and I'll show you where I got this in a second. This is removable Scotch tape, and so I'm just going to grab this here, make sure the die is in place. And then I'm just going to throw a piece of tape on it. This tape comes off, doesn't damage the paper, doesn't damage the die, the machine, anything. It's great. It is my go-to for stuff like this. And you can actually reuse all these pieces of tape too, if you want. And then this one. So a tiny little bit fiddly maybe setting this all up, but you can see that you could cut almost all of them out all in one shot and be done. So then the other plate goes on top, and then this all gets rolled in here. I find sometimes if I offset these plates a little bit, they go through better, and I didn't do that, so let's just do that. At least I know those aren't going anywhere, so there we go. Crack, 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 crack. Okay. Just pull that out, and then I can peel these off. There's one. I'm going to just put my dies in here so I don't lose them. I'm actually going to save the tape. Why not, right? I'm just putting it over here on my stand. You can see how it just peels right off. It doesn't damage anything. And like I said, you can probably get a couple rounds of it out of it. Let me just show you really quickly where that is. Let's see, hopefully I can do this. Let's see. Share the screen. I want to share the screen, and I want to share this screen. So this is my website, stampwithjen.com. And if you go here under ideas and products and go down to Jen Recommends, then you can see here there's other products I recommend. And one of them is that Scotch removable magic tape. It's right there. So there's a link right to it. You can click on it. You can click on the title or whatever, and then you'll see that. Okay, so let's go back to this. Hopefully, here and now I've got my mouse misbehaving again. Hold on. You can see it all over the screen. I'm trying to get back to here. 1 second. I know there's probably a trick to this that I haven't quite figured out yet. Here we go. Okay. I just use washi tape. Washi tape is totally fine. That works as well, Robin. Anything you can use that's sort of sticky, but not too sticky to hold those dies in place but not wreck the paper. Be careful with washi tape because sometimes it's sticky, and if it's too sticky, what you want to do is I'm going to go move the camera down a bit again. Just tack it off by just taking it and sticking it on your pants or something for a second, and that will take some of the tackiness out of it. Okay, so I'm going to dump out all these other bits here that I've already pre-cut because you get the idea of how to do this, and I'm going to put this together. So we only need one pot, one of those, and I have to decide which one of these I like better. That one That one, I'm not sure on the blue. Maybe the lighter one on the blue. Okay, so that one's going to be like that. And then this one's going to be like this. And then this one's going to be like this. Okay, so I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Actually, maybe even the little ones might work for this, would be better. So I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to put my little pots together. So cute. I'm going to use a big dimensional for this. So anyone up to anything this weekend? Anything exciting? I was supposed to host my dad's birthday party, but decided just in case what I had was COVID, even though it was testing negative, that it would probably not be a good idea to do that. So sadly, we're going to have to wait a week to do that, even though, as you hear, I'm sounding a lot better. I just would not want to get anyone sick. So, and I hear, I don't know if you guys have heard that a lot of the new COVID strains just don't show up on those rapid tests. So I sure felt like it was something big. Never had a cold so bad in my life. Okay, get all these on here. Okay, and then peeled off. This is the fiddly part. This is when you have to talk amongst yourselves. Okay. And whoops, it slid off there a bit. Back on there, you. And I'm going to put that about there. Super cute. Super cute. Okay, then the little cacti. I'm going to do the same little thing with it. I'm going to use a dimensional to hold it down. I like those little dimensionals for when you need them to get into little small spots. But these ones are certainly faster. Okay. I think maybe, I don't know, we'll tuck this one underneath. Okay, and then the last one, I love this little pot. This is so cute, this pot. So it's going to go about there. So I'm just going to put dimensionals on here. Darn, isn't it a cute set, Angelica? I think it's so cute. Okay. And I love the card all ready to go. And then the greenery. And there's one in that set too that is a, look at this one here. Oh, you can't tell here, but one of the dies, it's like a macrame. So it's very, very trendy right now too. So you can do it like a light color and make it look like a macrame thing and stick a little plant in it. And you can mix and match these plants any way you want to. Put that one on top like that. Cute, 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 eh? Okay, so we're going to do a couple things. First of all, I'm going to end up putting this down here. But before I do, I'm going to add in some pebbles. So these are the pebbles. Oh, and I see my phone has moved again. I'm sorry. I need to obviously tighten up a bolt or something there. Hopefully that hasn't been crooked for too long. Okay, so this is what I got so far. Cute, 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 eh? That background is just nice and subtle. And I will show you the green one after so you can tell me which one you like better. I'm going to use these Pebbles enamel dots. These are on the retiring list. So I'll put a link to them. To me, I would swipe up as many of these as I possibly could, which I kind of have actually, before they're gone because they're so cute and they're so good for so many things. And they're about to retire. So now this again is a bit of a fiddly part. So I might just do a couple to give you the idea and then I'll show you my other one that's finished. But I basically wanted to have some pebbles here so that the pots didn't look like they're floating in the mid-air. So it's kind of like maybe on a little, you know, driveway or something. I mean, these can be rocks or pebbles or whatever, depending on the scale of your image. And I'm just using the take a pick tool here. And I'm using the little spatula end to grab these. I don't want that one on there. Don't stick on there. There we go. So the idea is that I'd put them under all the little pots. Get over there. Over there. Okay, now you can stick down. And I'm going to use a combination of the brown and the gray color because, you know, nature kind of looks like that. Although I do mostly have browns in this image. There. So now I feel like I need to just finish it to make it look finished. I kind of just want this whole rocky kind of bottom here to it. Let's do one of these little tiny ones in here. Let's slide it right under there. So it kind of looks like it's resting right on there. Maybe another couple over here. And then filling in some gaps. I got one on my finger. I wear flip-flops around the house all the time, and often I'll feel that something is hard on my flip-flop, and it'll be like a rhinestone or a dimensional or something that's managed to fall. Okay, so I might fill that in a little bit more, but it's pretty cute, isn't it? It looks like it's sitting on a little nest of pebbles. I think I need one more. One more right there. Oh, and one just went flying. One there. Oh, and one just decided to come off on its own. So you're going in there too. There we go. Oh, now I definitely need one on the other side. Okay, yay. Let's call that done. I'm going to say those pebbles really add to it, don't they? Okay, so then I'm going to add the saying. Now this is actually, I'm going to do this one flat because we've got all these nice raised elements. I don't need this to be raised too. So I want it kind of in the middle, but also that thing, that T is up a little bit. So I'll just put it a little bit off to the side. So there we go. Super cute. I'm going to add one more thing to it, and then I'll show you my other one, okay? So this is the loose flower flourishes. They were in last year's catalog, and they're in this year's catalog too, which I'm very happy about. And they're super cute little flowers. And so I'm going to add a couple. I'm going to use my mono glue. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 dots there. That's this glue. It's also in the catalog. And then I'm going to grab one purple one, one of the pale papaya, and then I need one pink one. There's a pink one here. Look how cute that is. Okay, I'll hold it up in a sec here. So look at that with the little flowers on there. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so let me show you the green version. And I honestly not sure which one I like best. But look at the pattern. This one here has got kind of blue on blue, and this one here has got white on green. And then the envelope, celebration envelope, will match either version. Look how cute that is. So cute. Which one do you like better? I'll let the person who wins next week. Oh, look at this one. The one that I did, the cacti is kind of off to the side. But you know, it's okay. You can't really tell until you see that one. So this one I put over top, and this one I put underneath. Although I'm feeling like I want to straighten that just a bit. Let's see if I can. There we go. That's better. Love the added pebbles. Super cute, says Polly. Cute, says Robin. Oh, and look, I just had a pebble on my hand somewhere. It's gone now. Probably found in my shoe. Janice says beautiful card. They're both beautiful. I know I can't decide either. Oops, this gem just moved on me. That's what I felt. I knew I felt something sticky. I'm just going to hold it down for a second. That glue takes a minute to set. I shouldn't have been touching them too much. So, oh, funny how I put them in the exact same position on each card. That was not intentional. My eye must have just decided that was good. I can't decide which color I like either better. Originally, I thought I'm doing it all in green, but it made me like the offset of the green and blue. I don't know. Anyways, Lisa says hello. Hello, hello. So Joyce says she likes both. Carol says she prefers the green. Okay, there we go. That was my original one to decide to do, was the green, but then I thought, oh, I think it'll look good on blue too, so I don't know. Anyways, Evelyn says, I love your nail color. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. It's, here, hold on. I'll put it in the screen here. Ta-da! It's actually, I need to redoing. It's an ombre effect is what it is on my nails. So, so thanks for that. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Like I said, if you don't, you should be getting these in the mail if you've placed an order with me in the last 6 months. And if you're brand new to me and you're not a demonstrator, want one of these, just, you can message me here or email me, whatever you like, and I'll get you those. And of course, there's the annual catalog that just came out too. So hopefully you should have that. If you don't, I'm happy to get you one. Lisa says she likes the blue one better. So there we go. We've got some blue, some green. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all again next Friday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.